In the Mafia, everything is about structure. Who you're with, who you report to, who speaks for you. If you're not a made man, but you're still doing business with the mob, there's one rule that defines your status. You have to be on record, but what does that actually mean? To be on record means you've been claimed. If you're an associate, not a made guy, and you're working with the Mafia, you can't just operate freely. You have to be officially tied to someone who is made, typically a soldier, sometimes directly to a captain. That soldier or skipper becomes your point of contact, your representative in the eyes of the family. You belong to them, and they vouch for you. It's not friendship, it's not casual, it's official. Let's say you're a bookmaker, a loan shark, or you've got a trucking business that kicks up to the mob. You meet a soldier who starts doing business with you, he likes how you earn, he trusts your loyalty, so he puts you on record with his crew. That means, in the Mafia's eyes, you're his guy. You're now earning for him, and, indirectly, for his captain. That soldier becomes responsible for you, not just your money, but your behavior. Being on record isn't just paperwork, it comes with weight. First, it gives you protection. If another crew or associate tries to lean on you, extort you, or threaten you, you have the right to go to your guy. He takes it to his captain, and if needed, they call a sit-down to settle it. It's like street insurance, but it also comes with expectations. You need to earn. If you're not producing money, if you're talking too much, drawing heat, or causing problems, you're putting your guy's reputation on the line. Let's say you're on record with a Gambino soldier. You have a dispute with a Lucchese associate who's on record with someone else. You don't handle it yourself, you bring it up through your soldier. He speaks to his captain. The other guy's captain gets involved. If it's serious enough, it goes to a sit-down, a meeting between representatives from both sides. These meetings aren't screaming matches. They're quiet, respectful, and heavily influenced by money and logic. And since you're on record, you get heard. Without that connection, you're just another civilian. No one speaks for you. And in the Mafia, that can get you shelved or buried. Not everyone who's on record becomes a made man. Some guys aren't eligible, maybe because they're not full Italian. Others never get the call, but a few become legendary in their own right. Joe Watts, for example, was a top associate of the Gambino family, closely tied to John Gotti. He was never made because he was of German descent, but that didn't stop him from operating like a high-level enforcer and earner. He had power, respect, and access, all because of who he was on record with. Then there's Henry Hill, the Lucchese associate whose life inspired Goodfellas. Hill was half Irish, so he could never be inducted. But he was on record with Paul Vario, a powerful captain in the Lucchese family. That connection gave him influence, protection, and access to major rackets, until it all fell apart when he flipped. In La Cosa Nostra, you're never truly on your own. Everything flows through structure, and being on record is how non-made guys fit into that world. It's your pipeline to the power. It gives you status, protection, but also pressure. The more you earn, the more valuable you become to the soldier, the captain, and ultimately, the family. And if you're trusted long enough, you just might get opened up and become a made man yourself. So next time you hear a guy say he's with us, he's on record, know this. He's not just in the mix, he's in the life. And in the Mafia, that means everything.